Hey, what's going on, guys? Sinister Skater here, and welcome to episode number 29 of First Try Fridays. For those of you new to this channel, this is a series I do every single Friday where you guys leave a Black Ops 3 class down below in the comments. You can pick the guns, the perks, the specials, you can add a challenge to it, you can pick the camos, you can pick anything you want. You just leave your class and whatever you want down below in the comments, and then I go in and pick one of the classes at random and use it in my very first game of Black Ops 3 for the day, and then I upload and commentate to the gameplay. No matter what happens, we can go 90-0, we can go 0-90, we can go 22-22. Whatever happens, the gameplay goes up and you guys get to see some true gameplay. It's a pretty fun series to do. So a couple little news announcements before we get into this week's class. First things first, I actually took a look at my calendar and I'm making a hard stop at First Try Fridays episode number 33. So there's going to be 4 more episodes of First Try Fridays for Black Ops 3, guaranteed. So if you guys want a class, be sure to comment one down below. I know I said there was like 4 last time or 3 last time, so there's going to be 4 for sure that are going to be left after this. So be sure to comment your classes. And after that, we may continue it with things like light goals. I did that with last season. I did like my ending episodes, everything to close out the series. And then I did like 1 or 2 extra bonus episodes because that's what our like goals allowed it. We'll talk more about that stuff when the time comes, but just so you guys know, 4 more episodes. And this season of First Try Fridays has been amazing. I mean, we have a bunch of classes for this week for week 29, and like the series usually dies off like a month or 2 after I start it. So this year has been great. I want to thank you guys for like all your classes and stuff because you guys freaking awesome. Second thing is live stream dates. I have dates for when the next one will be. It'll be sometime between next Thursday and the Monday after that. So July 28th until August 1st. Again, when the time comes, I'll have more info, more specific times for you guys, but just so you guys know, just a little heads up. So with that, let's get into this week's class. For week 29, the class was suggested by Marcus Wind, who wanted me to use the 205 Brecci shotgun with rapid fire and the long barrel attachments. We have Gung Ho, Flak Jacket, and Sixth Sense, and Scavenger as our perks. Then we have the Black Cell to shoot down those score streaks, and a Frag Grenade. He wanted me to play the objective on Fracture, which is one of the new game modes. If you guys don't know, there is a new game mode in Black Ops 3, link down below in the description, and popping up on the cards right now. If you haven't heard anything about it, you'll learn everything you need to know about it in that video. But that's what we're playing this week. We went 21-4 with 26 deposits playing Fracture on Aquarium, and we completely annihilated the other team. If you guys don't, well, you'll see the score at the end of it, but the team didn't get out of these single digits with their score. It was a butt whooping, and we did it. I didn't even need the Black Cell to shoot down score streaks because they didn't even get anything. We just absolutely crapped on the other team. So that's that for the gameplay. Again, be sure to comment a class down for next week's First Try Fridays, and let's talk about this week's little topic. So we're gonna talk about some Infinite Warfare. Yeah, so this week Infinite Warfare had some time to reveal some new stuff at the yearly Comic-Con convention, and they revealed some new gameplay and some new, some announcements. One of the announcements is that we're finally going to see some multiplayer gameplay. I think they said it was September 2nd and 3rd. It's when COD XP is going to be coming up, so I think the final Black Ops 3 4th DLC is going to be playable at COD XP, and they're finally going to premiere some Infinite Warfare multiplayer gameplay at COD XP, so that's going to be an event in itself. Not Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare Zombies info will come out in a month, so that'll be sometime in August. And then the last thing they did at this Comic-Con was show 15 minutes of campaign mission gameplay, some brand new campaign mission gameplay. But I forgot one other thing they revealed at this little convention. They revealed that Terminal. That's right, Terminal for Modern Warfare 2 is going to be a remade map and a pre-order bonus if you pre-order Infinite Warfare. It's going to be pretty fun. It's like the picture of the map is like a space terminal on the moon, so it's like a spaceship parked next to the hangar or the airport, and it's going to be interesting to see. It's a map in space, which is interesting by itself. It's going to be interesting to see how the map's going to play with the new movement system and everything like that. So look forward to that. Let me know how you guys feel about that down below in the comments. So, okay, the 15-minute campaign mission gameplay. They revealed some. It looks pretty good. We're going to talk all about it. And the interesting thing about this is that the campaign mission gameplay, I think it's called Black Sky. I just looked it up. It's I'll link it down below in the description. There's an official gameplay up on the Call of Duty channel, and it has more likes than dislikes. Like, people are finally starting to give this game a chance, and they're hopping off this hate bandwagon, which you guys know how I've been talking about Infinite Warfare and the infinite hate and everything like that on my channel. But a little summary of this gameplay. It's the beginning of the set def attacks, which is like the enemies in Infinite Warfare, and we're fighting our way through the streets, saving civilians, and we're heading to like this hangar or something to get to our Jackal spaceship on Earth. So it's boots on the ground. It's like futuristic boots on the ground, but it's just a lot of cool stuff that we're going to talk about. Then you hop into your Jackal spaceship and you retreat into space, where you end up with a bunch of enemy ships and you got to go out and shoot them all up in dogfights. It looks like some Star Wars stuff and it looks pretty cool. The interesting thing about this mission is that this is the mission that was in the reveal trailer, and in the reveal trailer this mission was actually day, but now the mission is at night, so they changed it from day to night. And I don't know if this is just they weren't done with the game yet and they're still developing it, or if they're improving the game based on feedback, because there are some side-by-side screenshots that I have linked below down in the description, again, that show just some before and afters of how the gameplay and the areas looked of this campaign mission. Like they had the day and the night comparison, which are very obvious, but like some texture updates and just a bunch of different things that are in the game. Like one of the big things, like everyone knows about this, is in the Infinite Warfare trailer there was a guy boost jumping over a log, and then everyone's like, oh my god, boost jumping, I'm done with this game, blah 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 blah. You know how I feel about that. But in this mission, like, that's not a thing. Like, I don't even think the object that he jumped over was in this mission. It's like, it looks like the mission's been completely redesigned, and that's pretty exciting. But that's a little summary of the mission. One thing to note that I felt like watching this is that this felt like actual war, like actual modern warfare type gameplay. And I could tell I'm gonna mess this up all the time. Infinity Ward, you could tell that Infinity Ward made this game and campaign, because that's the one thing that they're good at, is getting that war-like feeling, like a war simulation kind of. And it's something they said they've been emphasizing ever since the beginning of the game. Like, they're emphasizing it's gonna feel like a old school Call of Duty game, just in a different setting. And, you know, boots on the ground. It's gonna be military shooters. It's gonna feel like a big war. It's gonna feel awesome. But like, all that info just flew over everyone's head because of the bandwagon hate and everything jumping on that and everything like that. But you know, people are starting to hop on, and actually, like, giving this gameplay a chance. The comment section, people are starting to pique interest in it, and it looks pretty cool. So if you guys haven't seen it, I definitely encourage you to go check it out. But like I said, it looks good. There's let's talk about the little things I wanted to detail. Like, there's new weaponry and things like that. There's a sniper rifle that when you can snipe with it, and then you can change it into an assault rifle by just taking the scope off, and it's an assault rifle. We've seen hybrid weapons before, but nothing like a sniper rifle to assault rifle. That much of a drastic change, which is cool. There was like little spider drones, which are kind of like I guess AIRC XDs or HCXDs, if you want to call them that. You take it out, you throw it on the floor, it runs around like a little spider and then hops on enemies' backs, and then it just explodes them and just evaporates them into nothing, which is pretty awesome, pretty futuristic. There was like a target shotgun where you aim down sight, it put these little pinpoints on the enemy's body, and then just kind of shot them all in their weak spots and insta-killed them. The one thing that I've noted before, I think it might have been in the PlayStation 4 E3 thing, is that there's a flawless transition. Like I said, you get in a Jackal spaceship on Earth, or your airship, and you fly from the Earth into space. And it's a flawless transition. There's no cut scene. It's just all, you go through the Earth's atmosphere and see the transition yourself. And God, I want to say so much more about the Jackal, but I'm going to save that for a later video or whenever the time's right. But the Jackal is like this awesome, just all-in-one spaceship, flying ship, jet, shooting jet. It's pretty cool. It's going to be for interesting gameplay. But then, like I said, you fly into space with the Jackal, and you're going into like this Star Wars type space dogfighting, shooting down the enemy spaceships, which is pretty cool because, like I said in a earlier video, again, you could like, these dogfights before in Call of Duty games are all scripted. You couldn't control where you're flying. You just pretty much shot. But these dogfights, you can actually fly around to where you want and lock onto enemy ships, and it's kind of like a free roam in space. So you can see on the HUD, there's like autopilot on and off. You can turn it on and off, and, you know, fly around freely, lock onto someone, and then shoot them up, and it'll go into autopilot. And then you can fly around wherever you want. And it's going to be pretty cool. So the Infinite Warfare at Comic-Con looked pretty good. Just a bunch of cool stuff. I'll have a bunch of links down below in the description. Go check it out, because I feel like this commentary's been all over the place and maybe a little bit confusing. I don't know. We'll take a listen after. But with that, guys, thanks for watching. As always, I'm Sinister Skater. Be sure to leave a class down below for next week's First Try Fridays, and subscribe if you aren't already for future Black Ops 3 content. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.